There's surge even way over here. It's super sketchy. Even though this place is so cute and I really want to explore it, I don't know if we can do it. I think we gotta go. We have been hearing over and over and over again from everybody we meet about how absolutely incredible the Sunday market is here. Wow. We made it. We made it across from Baja. We made it down to the mainland, and feels good to be here. We are Mike and Taylor, and these are our dogs, Penny and Lucy. We sold our home and nearly everything we owned, moved aboard a 40-foot boat, and sailed from Seattle. This is the story of us making our way. Welcome back, friends. We have left the Sea of Cortez and are currently making our way south to mainland Mexico. Bye, Baja. We have been at sea for 3 nights and we've had some close calls.
Oh man, we like almost just hit this guy.
47. I'm like,
that was crazy.
I'm shaking.
And frustration.
There's the tear in the mainsail. The mainsail's got 2 rips in it. So. The sail is just wrong.
With ripped sails and discovering that a spinnaker we bought a while back was not at all what we thought it was and entirely useless for our boat.
I just laid down for a little bit and took a quick shower and came upstairs and look at this.
Taylor's feeling a little bit of the lack of sleep and just a little wear and tear from 3 days at sea. And the dogs, of course, are gonna be so happy to get on the beach. I don't know, if this wind holds, then we should be in, I don't know, by 10 a.m., 11 a.m., somewhere in there.
Finally making landfall. It is the morning of our 4th day at sea. It's sunrise. We're pulling in. See the mountains. We've got dolphins. Huge surf crashing on the beach here. The swell is real. But we made it.
After an eventful passage, it felt amazing to see land. It smelled of smoke and of sweet vegetation, and after being in the desert of Baja for over a year, it felt like we were arriving in a totally new country, even a whole new world.
Well, what time is it now? 9:30. That took an hour and a half to anchor because we had to drop our normal anchor, and we also had to set a stern anchor because it is really as fuck up in this anchorage. There's some massive swell coming in, like the boat back here will like disappear behind these things rolling into the beach. So we had to set a stern anchor, but that meant that we had to set up a chandler, inflate chandler. Ooh. So anyway, here we are. I'm gonna go sleep now. Bye.
Both of us are absolutely wiped from our passage. Let me show you Sleeping Beauty.
And we did not exactly get the restful night that either of us are hoping for. Even with a stern anchor, it was so rolly. We just passed a whole group of school children that all had trash bags from doing a little trash cleanup. That was pretty cool. Along this walkway. Coconuts?
Coconuts.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. I'm just gonna like wade Chandler over to you guys.
Okay. So you can't land a dinghy on the beach here, so you have to come to this sort of like ponga put in. And there's surge even way over here. It's super sketchy. So we just anchored out, and now Mike's walking in and
Adventure time.
After another rolly night, when the tides worked a little more in our favor, we were able to park Chandler a bit easier and head into town to poke around.
how'd it go in there?
Oh, good. He's really nice. I don't speak enough Spanish for that. But it's good. We're checked in and checked out, I think.
Okay.
I don't know.
We wished we could have spent more time here in this sweet little seaside town, but because this anchorage was so uncomfortable, we decided it was time to move on. Today we are making an 8-hour jump south and pulling into Banderas Bay, not only the biggest bay on the entire coast of mainland Mexico, but one of the deepest and largest bays in the world, known for great sailing conditions and its local population of humpback whales.
Well, we made it to La Cruz, Mexico. So this is on the sort of northeastern side of Banderas Bay, where Puerto Vallarta is. We are currently tied to a dock, which we were super excited about because let me tell you, it feels so nice to have this boat not be moving for the first time in a week. You know, the passage was all right. You know, we did have some stuff come up, obviously. Mike's giving Bea a little hose down outside right now, but you know, we had some stuff come up. It was more eventful than previous passages, I suppose, but all things considered, it was all right. Dropping the hook in Chicala was not as satisfying as we wanted it to be because it was so hectic. The surf was so big. And it's a little bit of a bummer because Chicala seemed like a really cool town that I think we wanted to spend some time at, but man, we had to get out. And now, as is customary after a passage, we spend time fixing all the shit that broke on passage. So today we've got a sailmaker coming down to check out our main and kind of give us, you know, the rundown on fixing it versus, you know, replacing it is kind of on our radar as well. It's a very old sail, so I don't know, we're taking a look at that. We have been getting caught up on sleep. Oh my God, we're retired. We still are. Like, I'm just drained. Like, I'm smiling now, but man, it was no joke. Like, we both were just absolutely exhausted. Emotionally, mentally, physically. So it's really nice to just be tied to a dock, be able to sleep, slow down, take a breath, have the boat be still, have things be quiet, kind of get our house back in order, eat meals at our table again instead of, you know, doing this. So we made it. We made it across from Baja, we made it down to the mainland, and feels good to be here.
Well, I just dropped our torn mainsail and spinnaker off with a local sailmaker. She's gonna have a look and maybe see what the prognosis is. And I'm heading into town to hit a couple marine stores and pick up a few things. So that's my mission for today. Well, today I'm gonna continue the solar panel upgrade install project that I kind of began back in La Paz. A little while back, two friends of ours gifted us two 175 watt solar panels, which was awesome. So I've already installed one of them. This guy here, that replaced our old 135, and I gave that to another cruiser. But we still have this guy that I think is gonna go over here on the side rail. And I'm gonna have these old aluminum brackets. First thing I gotta do is get these bolts out. They're all frozen in there. Along with the 175 watt solar panel, I had to pick up a solar controller for that panel. Also got a new solar controller for this panel here. So this one is a MPPT controller, which is going to be an upgrade over the old pulse width modified whatever the old technology is. So this is supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to be like 15 or 20% more efficient. So that'll be cool. I also got a battery sensor and then a fuse for the new panel. So anyway, that battery monitor senses the temperature of the batteries and makes the whole system more efficient, and that connects through Bluetooth to all of these controllers, so that's pretty cool. But I gotta install them, and I think what I want to do today is try to get maybe these, at least some of these new pieces installed. I'm not gonna get the panel up today. So this is the old controller that I'm replacing. Check it out, I recently treated myself to some new wire strippers. Oh yeah, so good. And one more. Bye. All right, now I can take the towel off of the panel. Covered it with a towel so that way it wouldn't be providing any voltage to the wires. We'll see what happens. Nothing. Battery. Oh, I'm a dumb shit. I'm a dumb shit. I'm a dumb shit. I'm a dumb shit. Positive, negative, and then this one is negative, positive, and I'm a dummy and just assumed they were the same. These controllers they're prepared for that. They're ready for me. All right, I switched those two wires. So, properly wired. Let's see what happens on the gauge when I pull off the towel. All right, let's see what the app says. Pretty cool app. Putting in 6.9, 6.8 amps. I think we're working. Hopefully that's a little more efficient than the old controller. Next step, I'm gonna do this battery sensor. So before I do this, I gotta shut off all power in the boat. Back down in the hole. Oh, ooh, right in the tailbone. Good Lord. It adheres to the side of the battery, preferably, kind of halfway down. Sort of trying to find the average temperature of all the batteries, so. All right, so power is back on in the boat, and everything seems to be working well. It's a cool app that gives you history. We'll kind of see how it works over time here. More power.
Okay, so ever since we pulled into this marina, we have been hearing over and over and over again from everybody we meet about how absolutely incredible the Sunday market is here. Apparently this whole breakwater, this like boardwalk area is just filled with, you know, little tents and vendors selling foods and goods and art and the whole thing. And we're about to go check it out, and I am very excited. We're gonna get some vegetables. Who knows what else? Probably eat some really good snacks and samples and food, so.
Every day.
It's a really, really long walk. We can't make it.
So every single day I take the dogs out in the morning, and Lucy is a really long walk, and Lucy never makes it. And there's one boat with a really nice lady on it, and every morning she has watched Lucy poop right on the dog and had a good laugh about it. But today Lucy didn't, well, Lucy pooped, but she wasn't there, so now Penny did it instead. Such embarrassing children.
think we've arrived at the food.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Stop back at the boat to cool off, drop off Penny. It was a little sensory overload for her up there. There's a lot of people. But check out our haul so far. Got tamales, which I'm so excited about. I have not eaten enough tamales in my time in Mexico yet, so I was very excited to find those. This is natural peanut butter. Just natural regular peanut butter is very difficult to find down here. It's usually just like the Jiffy stuff, which you know is fine, but this is what we enjoy. Can't find it anywhere, but this I guess is just made up in the mountains here at a peanut farm, which is really cool. Little baguette, some croissants, a little gluten-free muffin, and this is like a sort of marketed as a vegan cheese, but it's really just a delicious dip. It's like a artichoke and red pepper dip, and it comes in this little bowl. It was too much, Pen, huh? Too much. You didn't even get to go because your knee can't let you walk that far. You can't walk that far. All right, so was it everything? Was the hype legit for the farmer's market?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
The food was amazing.
Yeah, really, really good. We got a lot of good stuff. I keep sweating through all my clothes. I keep having to come back and change clothes. It's real hot.
Problem is we spent all our money on like pre-made food and we didn't end up with like any vegetables. But I'm not mad about it.
Oops. Yeah, I got these juices. Really good. Lots of good stuff. Way to do this that I'm not gonna do, but look how cute.
Christmas present.
I know. Yeah, baby.
Give it a try.
It's not like the most beautiful presentation after opening it up. I just wanted to get it on the plate because I just want to eat it.
So good though.
Okay, so one of them is like mushroom and pepper, and one of them is like a cheese.
Which ones? Oh, you split them. So
I
each
split
had
them,
half.
yeah.
Well.
Join us next time as we explore the charming town of La Cruz.
Wow, the swell today is crazy.
The historic California storms send impressive ocean swell all the way down to us, and we set sail around the Cape of Currents.
Just had a super close encounter with a whale. Holy crap.
And drop anchor in a beautiful bay that presents us with a whole new challenge we need to face.
The problem is that it is a surf landing here, and we are not versed in the surf. It's like a water everywhere type situation. It's like so tantalizing that you can't get on the damn beach. You can't touch it.
And it begins to take its toll.